Okay, today we're going to be calculating fractions of amounts. So amounts is just a fancy word for a number or a whole number. So we're going to be calculating fractions of whole numbers. You're going to be successful today by working systematically using the phrase split and pick, working in a system, having an order to it, and I'm going to talk about the phrase in a moment. You're going to use your times table and division facts knowledge, and when you get on to the task 2 and 3, you're going to highlight key information to help you understand what you need to do. So you don't need to stick this help sheet in, all you need to do is refer to it throughout the lesson. So the key things to remember are using the phrase split and pick, and the multiplication sign just means of. So here's my question. Calculate 3/4 of 112. So the first thing I need to do is recognise that 112 is my whole number. That's the whole of my bar model. So I've drawn my bar model here, and 112 is the whole thing. Now on my second row, I've already broken this down into quarters because my denominator is 4, so I've got 4 equal parts. Now, over to my help sheet. The first thing I need to do here, number 1, is to split the numerator by the denominator. And split is just a fancy word for divide. So I'm going to take my whole, which is 112, and I'm going to divide it by the denominator, 4. So 112 divided by 4, 28. Now for my second part. Oh no, go back. So now I can put 28 into my bar model. So each one of these 4 parts is 28. Now for the second part. So the second part up here is to pick how many of that answer we need. And that's my numerator. So I need to pick 3 of them. So I'm going to do 28 multiplied by 3 is 84. So I'm picking 1, 2, 3 parts of my bar model. So if I was to put them together, I know that whole thing would be 84. So 3/4 of 112 equals 84. Okay, your task now is to use the help sheet, use my example here, remembering I am expecting you to draw the bar model for each one. So I've done another example of 2/5 of 112, so you can see how my whole is 112. I have first split it into fifths, so I've done my dividing by 5, you can see each one would be 24, and then I've picked 2 of them because it's 2/5, which would be 48, so I'm picking 2 of them there. So your first task is to choose whether you want to do challenge or challenge. The best among you will do all of them. And then you have task 2 and task 3, which are mastery questions, and as per normal, the answers are going to be given to you. Now, as I would expect in class, I would expect you to do one question, have a look at the answer. If you get it right, give it a tick. If you get it wrong, then have another go. I don't mind if you have another go in a different colour pen or pencil, that's fine, that makes it easier for us to mark and we can see where you have gone wrong a lot easier. If you got it wrong twice, unfortunately, we can't do anything there and then to help you, but that is when you would send us back your work. We'll see that you've got it wrong twice, then your teachers will act upon that, give you feedback, and hopefully then tomorrow you will be able to amend your answers. Okay, that is your maths for today.